This is William with another video for Play-agricola.com's YouTube channel and twitch.tv/play_agricola. I just realized I had myself muted for the first 3 minutes. I first picked Cactus Lover. The pack was quite meh. What Cactus Lover does is says when I play this for each stable on my farm, I can build a major or minor improvement. Seems like a bit of a build around that could be kind of fun. Then I second picked Field Warden, Acrobat, or no, not Acrobat. Yeah, Acrobat was in the pack as well. So Acrobat can traveling players and then jump unblockably to plow, I believe. Yeah, not Cactus Farmer, it's Cactus Lover, that's right. This pick, I like Animal Tamer's Apprentice because it does cool stuff. I don't know how good it is. Racing Stable Manager I probably won't take as a Field Warden. I'm not really sure what I like here. I maybe take Hasty Trader. I don't really like Herdsman. Herdsman's fine. I could take Studmaster. Studmaster seems okay. Maybe Studmaster. Well, if I'm going to Nerf FG, Hasty Trader's a pretty good Nerf FG card. So, yeah, Hasty Trader. Storyteller Wheel Acrobat could be good. Yeah, I guess. What do we got here? Village Head is really good. Casino Manager. Well, there's another reason to build stables. And then we've got Lady of the Manor. Wow. Wow. Was it Countryman in the Field Watchman pile? Someone mentioned Acrobat, which confused me. It was Countryman. Yeah, Countryman is really good. Yeah, Countryman. Jump from vegetable to plow sow. Sorry, that's what I want to do with Field Warden. Yeah, Stage Star is worth considering if I get Traveling Players combos. Debris Dealer, Bargaining Harvester, they're all okay, but these cards are really good. Lady of the Manor giving me 4 wood. I should be able to hit it pretty easily with Field Warden. Casino Manager has really good reason to build 4 stables. Yeah, really good Field Warden card. I think I'm taking one of these. I don't know which it is. Probably not Village Head. Probably it's one of the 4 wood cards. And let's go with... Let's go with Lady of the Manor. Yeah. 4 pastures, 4 fenced stables, plus Field Warden. I don't think there's any way I can lose Lady of the Manor. This pick, not that happy with any of these. Not Project Servant, definitely not. I'm probably not going to Stone because I'm going to focus on Lady of the Manor and Field Warden and Casino Manager. Yeah, no, I don't think the pick's Project Manager actually, or Project Servant. Pasture. Yeah, I don't think I want Project Servant here. I think the timing, what Project Servant does is it says do partial things and then get rewarded for doing partial things. But I don't want to do partial things. I want to do things all at once at the end of the game. So I think I'll take Storehouse Minder here. Storehouse Minder is a fine Nerf FG card. It's okay with Hasty Trader. Cattle Breeder here looks good. I could also take Acrobat. Yeah, Acrobat says go on Traveling Players, jump to plow unblockably with Field Warden. It's decent if Storyteller Wheels. I feel like these are cards that I should just throw away with Village Head. Cattle Breeder is awesome. I think I probably should just take Cattle Breeder. Like, getting a couple incidental food throughout the game is not really worth... Like, Field Warden wants to do all my plows at the end of the game. I don't really think I need Acrobat here. I'm going to take Cattle Breeder. And Studmaster came back. This card looks pretty solid. Really solid, actually. I thought it was Countryman too, and actually I read it as if it was Countryman. If Countryman gets played by someone else, then we'll be very confused. All right. Seal is fine. Incidental Clay. I might play 7 Occupations. It's possible. And actually, a lot of them come after Seal would come out. The only really early game cards are Storehouse Miner and Lady of the Manor. All 5 could come late. So then Seal would be fine. I could... Boundary Stones? I could do Boundary Stones, yeah. Bartering Shack would be okay, actually. You know, turn my cattle in round 13 into resources to fill up for Casino Manager. Or to fill up for renovating. I think the pick is Seal here. I think getting the clay for Hasty Trader and also to build improvements and stuff could be pretty good. I think Seal's the pick. I think Boundary Stones is fine. With Field Warden, it's okay. Thing is, I only really want to do 5 fields. So like if I do my fields 3, what would I do? 1, 2, 3. I do it like this along the top, maybe. And then rooms on the bottom here. Thing is, I want to fence 15 as well. Yeah, I think the pick is Seal. Boarding School is quite good. And it's been more and more playable. Like every time I see it come out, I'm like, wow, this card is awesome. There's some games that it can just dominate because of the way the family growth queue shakes out. So the pick is Boarding School here. Yeah. Yeah, Carrots is okay, but I don't really I'm not going to seriously consider it over Boarding School. This pick... There are a couple really good cards here, actually. I won't take Lumber or Stable, but Melon Patch, Lettuce Patch, Winter Pond, those 3 are all quite good. I'm going to do my plowing at the end of the game, so I have Field Warden, so it's not Melon Patch. It could be Lettuce Patch. Lettuce Patch plus Field Warden seems quite good. I don't really need a cooking hearth so much if I can sow a couple vegetable on the Lettuce Patch. Winter Pond is also fantastic. I might have a bit of difficulty hitting 3 occupations. That's the only issue. Like if I play Storehouse Miner, Lady of the Manor, and then Boarding School plays a couple cards. Like Winter Pond comes out after Hasty Trader probably. And Hasty Trader should have already fixed my feeding. So I think I kind of like Lettuce Patch here. But Winter Pond is quite good. I guess I could take Winter Pond. Yeah, I like Winter Pond. You know what? Lettuce Patch. I'm not necessarily going to need the 5th field. Not with Field Warden. Lettuce does equal easy feeding. Not quite Rylocrent. I don't know what the code is exactly. Or maybe you're just saying that. Maybe you're not actually a subscriber over there. You're just sending it. Not going to take the well here. Bee Statue works for the Day Labor combo, but I don't really care. Those 2 cards are not that good in a vacuum. Buried Treasure is okay. It works pretty nicely with Field Warden if I can get on Reno at the end of the game. The problem is I want to use my last couple actions to plow so that means the stone is coming extremely late. I could Alms Basket here. I could Alms Basket for 5 food or for 2 grain pretty easily, I think. And then like play in round 5 and then Lady of the Manor afterwards. I could also take Iron Oven, but I have no grain source yet. Iron Oven is not a bad option, but I think I'm gonna speculate on the upside here, and Alms Basket is pretty big upside. And then this pick, Cheese Fondue is fine, but I'm gonna take Bartering Shack. With Cattle Breeder, Bartering Shack seems like a great card to play with Cactus Lover, in that I can play 4 improvements, and Bartering Shack can get me like 3 stone and a wood, and then I can surprise build the well. I can set myself up for Reno. I could build an oven. You know, Bartering Shack seems pretty nice, especially if I think I'll have a couple. I might have 1 extra cattle with Cattle Breeder. So. Bark Breads, 1 wood into 2 food. It's an okay Nur FG card. But I don't really want to spend my wood this way. Fishing rod is fine. So I think I just take fishing rod. Yeah, bark bed seems pretty bad. And melon patch came all the way around, which is really surprising. But I'm not going to take it. I'll take lumber here. This is a game where I'm going to need a ton of wood. A whole ton of wood. So... So we're starting first here. Could read Stone Food, could play Lady of the Manor. I think with Alms Basket we don't Lady of the Manor. So read Stone Food looks fine. Yeah, read Stone Food. And then probably 2 wood when it comes back. So I think Alms Basket is probably better than Storehouse Minder, but if I could set up a nice Storehouse Minder, I could play it. Could have had a super goofy game Storyteller and Acrobat, spam out veggies and plows, and then wine closet in them all. Yeah, thing is, yeah, it's not a bad option. Thing is, I know there are global bonuses in the game, and I know I should be just playing towards those global bonuses. Like, that's going to be a much more reliable strat. Playing towards Casino Manager, playing towards Lady of the Manor. The unfortunate thing about cards like Wine Closet is that when there are more 4 wood occupations in the game, it makes them a lot worse. Just a lot worse. Sorry, I'm muting myself a bit. I went and made food in between the games, so just having some breakfast, late breakfast, you could say. Scorched Earth here for coolala is interesting. 4 points is good. Probably gonna have to pay 8 food later, but I mean 8 food for 4 points is not a bad conversion, especially when you don't have to play it up front. But you do have to play the miner up front, so I don't know. I took 3 wood. I want to leave my Alms Basket available. Yeah. I think I want to take the room resources as much as I can. I want to delay the other people's ability to build rooms because that makes it more likely that I can double grow with my boarding school. So, seems okay. Did I get skipped? I got skipped. Yep, Payne skipped me. Payne took 2 wood. Sorry, Payne. I'm taking that 2 wood. Yeah, I don't want to start player. I guess I could start player seal. You know what? 2 wood's a pretty crappy action. Yeah, you know what? I will do it. That's fine. Paint can keep the wood. I will play seal here. And then I can read stone food. Yep, looks fine. And then I will very likely second action 2 wood. And if 2 wood is not available, then maybe I consider Lady of the Manor. Actually, I kind of like that line because I can now play Storehouse Minder. And when does Seal give the clay? It's just whenever you play it, right? So I can play Storehouse Minder and I'll have all 4 of my resource types, which looks pretty good. Took 3 wood instead of 2. So I've done 3 wood. What have my moves been? I was 2 wood and then 3 wood, right? So I should have 4 total. I think that makes sense. 3 wood, yes. Round 2 I took 3 wood. So I should have had 5, and then playing seal takes me down to 4. And I think 4 wood is right, yeah. So I think I'm giving up on Alms Basket here, which is kind of unfortunate, but I think this play seems pretty good. Go ahead and play Storehouse Minder here. Get a clay, and then I put and then I minus 1 of each of these. And subtract the food. I've read stone food twice, so yeah, looks good. Did I subtract the food? I wasn't first in round 1, was I? I did remove a food resource. Yes, okay, good. So I'm a little distracted. I'm trying to finish my food before I have to start talking a lot more. Look at Coolala's field. I guess he probably has Sunrise Admirer. Oh, so Godfather was played. So Touldin's been occupation spamming with Tutor. Tutor, Woodcutter, Godfather. Coolala has a really weird field placement. Going for that first fireplace, sure. I mean, this means that I get 4 wood or reedstone food, so I'm happy with either of those actions. I'm 1 food away from 4, so that pick is most definitely reedstone food. Boundary stones? Oh, right. But why do you need to start there? Like boundary stones, you do, if you want to do the race car, you do 3, 3, 1, 1, right? For max boundary stones. Like placing the first, there's no reason to put the first field there, is my point. Because it just telegraphs something weird's going on. Um, What am I doing here? Probably should take wood so that I want to leave the wood on my storehouse minder as long as possible. So I probably should take wood. Taking clay would be an okay action as well. Be nice to get some food because the food would give me the option to do different stuff. Coolala cannot build ahead of me. Payne would have to start player clay roof, which I didn't pass. Touldin needs to pick up wood. So that means I should have access to the first family growth next round. I could play lumber. If I play start player lumber here, then I would also have the opportunity to boarding school. I would have enough wood to boarding school. Would I? I would only have enough if I played Lady of the Manor. So I kind of want to pick up food here, but I don't have any source of food, so I guess I'll do this. And then increase wood reed, I suppose. Probably wood reed will be correct this game. Feed 4. So getting the one food next round will be kind of a pain. Playing something like Reedstone food and then Hasty Trader might be the option. Payne fences 15 in round 4. That's a Payne move if I've ever seen one. So what did we pass? Obviously Casino Manager. Did he first pick an animal card? I don't think so. Ooh, Start Player Barbershop is really good for us. Because it means now there are 3 players that don't have the resources to build a room. So I might even be able to delay building a room until round 6, in which case I should be able to pull off boarding school. I just need another good wood grab. You know what? I don't even need a wood grab. I have enough wood right now. Open air farmer? Yeah, that's a good guess. Yeah, the one that saves you on rooms. I think that's probably a good assumption. I think I'm taking Reedstone food here. I really want the one food in order to be able to play Hasty Trader. And I also want to deny kind of the one read from Touldin. So I'm pretty sure my second action is start player boarding school. And then I build grow round 6. And then round 7 is grow again, play Hasty Trader. The one that gives you animals for having 5 empty pastures. Did we pass that? I don't think I passed that, but I mean, just because I didn't pass it doesn't mean it's not coming, you know. Looks like Lady of the Manor is not coming out in time, but that's fine. Lady of the Manor I can hold on to and play it later. Okay, Coolala cannot build. Touldin cannot build. This is a game of Agricola. I could play Lady of the Manor here. Problem with Lady of the Manor is then I lose my one food for Hasty Trader. Am I building a room with my first move? If round 7 is family growth, then building a room here is a mistake. Yes. So, I could Basket Maker's Workshop with this move. Or I could build the well. But I don't really want to build the well because I want to keep my wood for boarding school. I think Basket Maker's Workshop here seems fine. And then I'll take the 2 reed because I need the reed to be able to build a room before the end of the round. I could start player boarding school, yeah. But I might want to start player next round, so I'll do it then, I think. Oh, that's a good point, Gray. If family growth flips, I can't grow. I think I'm okay with that. I think I'm pretty likely to want to build a fourth room. Yeah. I guess what's the alternative? The alternative is start player boarding school. Well, boarding school would have to. I'd have to start player again in round 7, which seems pretty bad. I think I'll aim to boarding school with my my fourth growth. I think not playing boarding school here is okay. And then on family growth, I play lumber, I guess. That seems fine. Yeah. Yeah, so I hurt myself because I could have double growed with boarding school, but I think this play is also quite strong because it's made my feeding a lot better. Like, my feeding was looking really bad. If Hasty Trader was my round 7 feeding option, then how am I going to feed in round 9 kind of thing? I think playing the Basket Maker's Workshop and then, I can take 4 food fishing next round. Then I can play Hasty Trader in round 9, and I think this is going to work out just fine. It's good for touldin too. We're getting to grow without having to use any start player moves, so... Here's my lumber. Yeah, and you know what? I want to leave the wood on the storehouse minder as long as I can. As long as I can. So, I like reedstone food. I like to read. I guess I don't like reedstone food that much because I need more than... I need a lot of food. I think Star Player Boarding School would have worked out better. Hard to say it was correct because there was no guarantee family growth would flip in 6. Yeah, the other thing is I do want to go back to the build-a-room space because of stables anyways. So I think this is okay. Coolala plays Straw Thatched Hut. Sure. Yeah, this is always a weird mix. The fireplace for the food and then getting the grain from some other method. It's always kind of an awkward card. Definitely grabbing 4 wood here. I could take 3 stone and build the well. Yep, and then I would have to day labor with my last move. And I think I want to avoid that if I can. I mean, I don't think I want to build the well this round. I think not over 4 wood. With Casino Manager in the game, I have to take 4 wood every time it gets past me. That 4 wood action is going to be better than everything. touldin, Family Growth, Bookshelf. Yeah, Bookshelf's... touldin's played, like, 2 of the best miners. Well, Barbershop, it's hard to say, but Bookshelf, one of the best miners in the game. Especially with a card like Tutor. Really easy. 6 points and a ton of food while playing the occupations. The fact that he played Barbershop and got the second growth is kind of ridiculous as well. I think I want to leave myself open to start player and grab 6 wood. So I should do that. And I will day labor with this move. And leave myself the option to start player into 6 wood. Start player boarding school. Pain start players, it looks like. He's going to start player lumber. Okay. I could take the 3 stone. No one will family growth next round if Pain first action takes the 3 wood or 6 wood. So that means I could potentially jump in there. Now Coolala could first action build. Yeah, Coolala could first action build. So that would mean touldin gets the 6 wood, Coolala builds, and then I get the 4 wood if I take 2 reed here. But if these two do not build, then I could build grow around 8. Yeah, that seems okay. 3 food, art. Plus wood S on Minder. And yeah, touldin maybe takes 4 wood here. And then if Coolala builds, I get 4 stone. Or if touldin takes the stone, then I take 4 wood. And either way, I'm feeling pretty happy. And if Pain doesn't, if no one start players, I can definitely last action start player boarding school to build grow round 9, grow round 10. And then I think that would be a pretty dominant position to be in. So I get the 4 wood here. Oh, I need to put the resources on the Minder. So I'm thinking Hasty Trader to family growth in, or to feed in round 9. I could pull the stone off of Hasty Trader. That might be one of my best uses of stone this game. Just for the Hasty Trader. So yeah, I think I do probably try to do Reedstone Food with this move and then start player boarding school. Yeah. Looks good. Coolala plays Cherry Orchard. Touldin's not able to grow, so if touldin wants to start player, that's fine. I still can first action build ahead of Pain. So I'll Reedstone Food with this move. I should put the wood stone out, which I've forgotten to do a couple times. So this is looking pretty good. So if I boarding school around 9, then the family member and the 2 occupations come around 12, which is kind of a perfect time to play Field Warden. And a perfect time to play Cattle Breeder. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead start player boarding school here. Cost me 2 wood. And I'll go ahead and first action build. And I'll build a couple stables at the same time. May as well. I think there's kind of no reason not to. And on family growth, I will play Fishing Rod. I have 2 family growth actions in a row. I'll play Fishing Rod. Yeah, so that means I should take the wood here. And then I can build 3 stables. So I should have taken the wood at the end of round 6, because now I can't play... Well... Yeah. And I'll take wood end of... round 8, sorry. So now I can take the stone this round. D3B. So now I can family growth boarding school and then Hasty Trader. Well, I'll do it the other way around. I'll Hasty Trader and then family growth boarding school. So the fact that I only got 2 extra wood out of Storehouse Minder is a little sad. Yeah, the fact that I'm going to family growth up to 5 family members this quick and not have good miners like Alms Basket to play is bad. The fact that Winter Pond won't be playable is kind of bad. I guess Winter Pond could be playable in round 10 if I play an occupation before it. Like I could play Lady of the Manor, for example, for 2 wood. That's maybe an okay option to enable playing Winter Pond. I could also take animals so that I could play Bartering Shack. So I'm going to pull off the stone here. I get a clay, but I think I just convert all the stone into 9 food. I want a family growth first? No, because the family member on the miner, in my opinion, Hasty Trader does not count the boarding school person because the boarding school person's in round 12. So I'm pretty sure Hasty Trader cannot convert a resource for the... Yeah. Because, yeah. I'm going to boarding school, so. Brushmaker here for touldin. Why not? I could have converted a clay instead of the stone. Thing is, I don't really have a use for the stone until I want to reno to stone. And that might be never. I might just ignore stone for the rest of the game, so... if touldin doesn't start player, I might get a 6 wood action. Well, I guess there's no way these guys pass on 4 wood again, right? It would be nice, though, if I could get it. So I'll go ahead and play fishing rod here. And then the new person goes to round 12. Then 3 food and a reed to feed 6. And clay plus clay on storehouse minder. Yeah. Coolala might start player to get 6 wood here. If they don't, then I get 6 wood, which would be nice, but seems unlikely. I guess it's possible Coolala wants to sow on Cherry Orchard plus the field here. And then eat a sheep? No, that's not enough food. Coolala needs food. How is Coolala going to feed? Maybe I do get 6 wood fall into my lap. Looks like I do, which is pretty freaking awesome. 6 wood. Thank you very much. HIKLJ subscribes with Twitch Prime for 8 months on a 7-month streak. Thank you so much for subscribing, HIKLJ. I really appreciate that. It's been way more fun. It's been way more fun streaming with like having people be active viewers and stuff. I really appreciate that. Pasture Lover. This is the card I couldn't remember the name of. So yeah, so Payne is getting a discount on his rooms now. So we'll definitely see Payne build 4 rooms and then, or 4 stables and then as many rooms as he can. And why is Coolala plowing like this? Yeah, we assume it's boundary stones. I don't, there might be some other reason, but yeah, I assume it's boundary stones. Every time I subscribe. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. It's really been a ton of fun. So round 12. So I could play Lady of the Manor here to enable myself to play Winter Pond on Family Growth. And honestly, this board is kind of meh. The alternative would be to take like cattle so that I could play Bartering Shack, but I think I like the idea of Lady of the Manor here. Plus Woodwood. I could have also taken fishing, because I have played fishing rods, so fishing is a bit better. So it looks like my last move is family growth. Play winter pond. I will need to sort out some actual sensible fencing. Whoa! So Payne took Animal Tamer's Apprentice. Clearly. And he's going to have way more food than he needs. But I mean, to be fair, Animal Tamer's Apprentice in round 12 will give him 5 sheep. And then he renos round 12, and then he's going to get 4 boar. And then he renos round 13, and he's going to get 2 cattle. That could be pretty monstrous. Yeah, it's a Payne game, yeah. I thought stables for sure. I thought 4 stables, but no, he's playing all in on Animal Tamer's Apprentice. You know what? To be fair, Animal Tamer's Apprentice is a really fun card. And you know what? Payne was one of the people who showed me... Because I was kind of like, oh, this is okay. But Payne was the first person who did like a really stupid Animal Tamer's Apprentice game where he got like a ridiculous amount of food. Then I was like, oh, wow, like this card could actually be good, you know? Thing is, he's going to need a lot of food, and he's going to need a lot of clay, and I don't know how he gets all of those things. And he's going to need a lot more wood. Like, he needs another 8 wood for 4 stables. I don't know how he hits Casino Manager. This is a pretty nicely timed Stone Giant. I don't know if I like Stone Giant round 12 or round 13 better. Or, sorry, Stone Giant for the stone to be round 10 or round 11. I'm not really sure which is better. I guess best case scenario, family growth is round 12. Stone Giant's at 3 stone, and then you get to family growth with your third person. However, usually 3 stone gets taken before that. It's Payne. Does he actually care about casino? Well, I'm going to assume that Payne is trying to win while doing his crazy combo, which is, to be fair, is not always the safest assumption. Because I think Payne plays for the love of the game and the love of doing crazy things within the constraint of the game. And sometimes it leads him down a path where he can win, you know. I would really like to get 2 cattle here. 2 cattle coming back would be awesome for my cattle breeder. Maybe as Rent Keeper in hand. He was so interested in wondering if he could... Well, so that's the thing. For Payne, the should is not a factor, Rilo Kren. Payne is all about the if he can. He's wondering if he can build 8 rooms. So if he has the option to build 8 rooms, he will build 8 rooms. Like that's just a fact. So I get the 2 cattle here, which is fantastic. And then hopefully the fishing fishing or traveling players both would be fine. But 2 cattle here with cattle breeder is awesome. So I think I'm looking at playing... I would like to play Cactus Lover still. So I could play Cactus Lover, start around 12, play Bartering Shack, play Fireplace, and then maybe Cooking Hearth up... Oh no, the Cooking Hearths are both gone. So 3 clay Fireplace would be an option. Maruska would Craig has. Quoting Ian Malcolm. Oh yeah, of course. Jurassic Park, yeah. So I remember Jurassic Park being on TV in like, I don't know, 97, 98. I was so scared. I couldn't keep watching. I was so scared. I was like, just getting ready for the dinosaurs to start eating people, and I was so afraid of that. So even though I didn't actually see the velociraptors like stalking in the kitchen scene, like I was so afraid of that movie. I remember asking my dad about it, and he was like, "Oh yeah, you know, some people got eaten and some people got away," and that movie terrified me. Even though I love dinosaurs, I think part of it was because I love dinosaurs. I knew had an idea of what they were capable of. I knew that they were things that humans should be very afraid of. I think I take the traveling players here. I think I need the food. And then one of the 3 wood actions should come back. Also, coolala went up to 5 rooms. I was thinking touldin maybe, but coolala was the one who did it. I haven't really been following what the other players have been doing. Sorry. I've been kind of distracted this game. Iron oven. And coolala plays carrots for a couple incidental food. And Payne plays Animal Tamer's Apprentice. To no one's surprise. Make in future an alt account, it will be Rent Keeper for sure. That's funny. Payne gets 6 sheep at the start of round 12. Okay, so now I want to see Payne Reno. I almost want to pass 6 clay just so that Payne can Reno. Of course I will take the 6 clay, but man, how fun would that be? I have 2 moves in a row here, by the way. 6 clay and 3 wood looks good. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. No, you're right, Maruska. The clay, he has the ignore clay card. You're right. What did coolala do? What was his last move? Was it day labor or family growth? It was day labor? Okay. Cool. So, this looks good. We don't get to eat with our Basket Maker's Workshop, but that's not such a big deal. I have stuff to do at start of round, so pass to me, please. I have a couple cards to play. What are you taking the clay for? Just pottery? Yeah. Yeah, I'll play pottery. I have majors to take. Pass to me. So, first of all, I get a family member. Then I get to play 2 occupations. I will play cattle breeder, getting me a cattle. And I also breed a cattle as well. Sorry, and I should also feed 8 while I'm at it. And then, so cattle breeder plus C. All right. And then I will play cactus lover. Also getting a clay. And then I will play bartering shack. And I will get a wood, a reed, and 2 stone. So bartering shack go into the board. I should take my winter pond food. And then I will play 3 clay fireplace. And then I will play the pottery. Looks good. So I'm at 5 family members. I have the Basket Maker's Workshop. I have the pottery. Looking good. Pass to touldin. Yeah, that was quite the turn. Yeah. Coolala 0 occupation. It'd be fun to do a stream. Which card resembles each player? Jonap equals wood collector. Coolala at 0 occupations. Coolala always says fast games whenever he hosts games, so Coolala may be hasty trader or something. Maybe wealthy man, yeah. Boarding school, nobody wanted to build rooms. Nobody wanted to build rooms. Payne did his fencing before building rooms. Coolala wanted to get to clay for his straw thatched hut, and Reno came after family growth. So I just got to grow as much as I wanted. So something like family growth 6, 8, 9. Exactly. No, it was 6, 9, 10. Family growth 6, 9, 10. So yeah, I would like the 4 wood to come back. That would be nice. I'm removing the driftwood wood here. And then I go ahead and take 4 wood. And I only need 1 more wood total. I didn't up the clay. I think I forgot to up the clay for storehouse minder. Go ahead and take the 4 wood here. So I don't see how anyone else gets enough wood to actually challenge me on Casino Manager, even if I'm missing 1 stable. I'm pretty sure fencing 15 is enough for me to get yeah, I'm pretty sure fencing 15 is enough for me to hit the Casino Manager bonus, because I don't think anyone is going to have 15 fences and 4 stables. Like, Payne just doesn't have enough actions. Touldin is maybe the most likely to be able to do it with his woodcutter, but he doesn't have that many actions, and Coolala is a lot of wood away from doing it, so... Yeah, it's a pretty fun Cactus lover, I'm not gonna lie. Really happy that I got that bartering card back, because I already had Cattle Breeder and Cactus Lover in hand, and I was like, ooh, I can do some really stupid stuff with bartering the cattle plus building a bunch of improvements that nobody else expects. I could have built the well, I guess, but I don't know. Doesn't seem like that was what I needed to do there. I'm gonna fence 15 here. I'm under no pressure to reno. There's not a lot of pressure on fencing either. Touldin might fence, I guess. I'll be a little sad if I don't get occupation back to play Field Warden. But I think I'm doing okay, as is. I think I'm doing pretty well. Payne's got stone support. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. So I wonder if Payne's going to go for the 6 wood. That might come around. Yeah, stone support great here. So then Payne's going to be able to get a bunch of boar. Problem is he just doesn't have enough room to hold all of them. I'm so pumped to play Agricola a lot, but I look to play too much now and starting to play less sharp. Yeah, I mean, that happens with me all the time. I make lots of mistakes. I mean, you guys see them. You see how many mistakes I make. I make a lot of mistakes. So round 13, I will want to plow, sow, take vegetable. I guess plow, sow is not really that good unless I also take crops. Ooh, Coolala does have wealthy man. Good call. Good call, guys, on the wealthy man. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8-point wealthy man. Very nice. Very nice. I'll play my Field Warden. Haha, you can no longer block me. Can't believe he passed Alms Basket. Yeah. He said, I want to kill someone who took Alms Basket. That's funny. So last two moves, take vegetable and plow. I should be able to get 3 food fishing next round, which is actually 5 food with my fishing rod. I also have the clay, so 5 food fishing plus clay, 7 food, and then take a multiple read action. Take grain here, and plow. That's my last 2 moves. Looks good. Taking a grain is more important. Yeah, because of my vegetable grabs are unblockable. So. Oh, and also I get to breed cattle here with my cattle breeder. Because field warden makes vegetables unblockable. That's why. I guess I can eat cattle pretty easily. So yeah, my feeding is fine. My feeding's in fine shape. Payne first moved Reno. So it doesn't look like anyone's going to get to stone. Like Coolala's, well, Coolala maybe. He's still several actions away though. Coolala also needs food because he needs food for his pastures. Touldin's having a fine game. I guess he's got a lot of points from Barbershop and Tutor that I can't discount. But if I get the global bonuses ahead of Touldin, like Lady of the Manor plus Casino Manager, then I think I'm beating Touldin. So just as long as I beat Touldin in those 2 categories, I'm feeling pretty good. Taking 3 stone is a 4-point action. Well, because of the well. Yeah, I don't have a miner to play as is, so that sounds pretty good. Yep. So village head here for Coolala. So Coolala's going to be able to get enough stone, it looks like. So that actually means that maybe, yeah, he's going to throw and get a stone. So Coolala wouldn't mind building the well. Well, he would like to build the well, honestly. Coolala can build the well ahead of me, so I think I'm going to give up on the well. I could build the stone oven if I take 3 stone, so that is an option. I think, though, I'm just going to take 2 boar for now. 2 boar is a great move. And then last 3 moves will be vegetable, plow, plow, sow. Payne plays lettuce patch on family growth. Then he's going to get a bunch of boar at the start of round 14. But yeah, he's really missing the payoff for a big house. I really want to see something like Tavern Keeper or, I don't know, 1 point per room card. The problem is all the 1 point per room cards pretty much rely on pelts. If he had pelts here, that'd be a pretty good one. I don't think he first picked pelts. I think I didn't pass driftwood. Pretty sure he first picked driftwood. Yeah, so I'm leaving myself open to Reno. Touldin would have to take something. Coolala's got boundary stones, as predicted. I mean, this means I get to go second in round 14, so that secures my reno. So I don't really have to worry about renovating anymore. Should I take 2 sheep? 2 sheep is a 3-point action. Do I have better than 3-point actions here? Do I have better than 3-point actions? Is vegetable taking, or is taking grain a 2nd time 3 points? No, it's only 2 points. Unless I sow it again in the last round and it hits me Lady of the Manor. How am I feeding? I can eat 2 cattle and a clay, so that gets me 8 food. So I only need 2 more food. So I could take 3 reed here. Taking 3 reed is probably a sensible decision. I could also take the sheep. The sheep is... You know what? I don't have to breed the sheep. It's just 2 points and 2 food. And then I'll leave the reed for the last round. Yeah, that looks fine. Yeah, I'm really regretting having taken that wood. I just thought, take the stone for pottery, take the reed for reno, and then any extra space, obviously take wood, because you need as much wood as you can get. But it got me a 16th wood, which is probably going to sit on my farm for the rest of the game. And if it was a reed, it would actually be very useful. If that was a reed. Do we think Touldin's got Cloister Dweller? Cloister Dweller plus for 5 points, plus Tutor for 4 points, plus Barbershop for 6. I mean, that's a huge amount. That's 16 bonus points. So like a 35-point farm hits him 51. I really need to beat Touldin to the bonuses. So actually, what are the Lady of the Manor categories even going to be? Pain's at pastures and 1 kind of animal. Touldin's at nothing. Coolala will be at fields and question mark. So I think pastures and fields might be enough for me to win Lady of the Manor. Two scoring categories only. And I think I do have Casino Manager. The only way that I lose Casino Manager is if Touldin gets 6 wood next round, which actually might happen. Touldin might get 6 wood and then build 4 stables. So then I would lose Casino Manager to Touldin. But if he does that, then he's not getting on plow, so I don't know. I think this makes sense. Whoops, that's not a legal plow location. Not a legal plow location at all. You know what? Touldin is at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's at 5 family members. Okay, yeah. So if he does build 4 stables, he beats me on Casino Manager. So it might be worth first action taking wood next round. Because if I take the wood and then Touldin takes the wood, then I can block. And that's probably a block for the win. Although it would use 2 moves, and then I wouldn't be able to go back and take vegetable. Alright, so 2A, CH, feed 10. And plus clay on Minder. Fishing rod was pretty embarrassing. You know what? I didn't know that I was going to get 5 food traveling players. And I didn't know that I was going to have 2 cattle and 2 boar and 2 sheep falling into my lap. Like, I think if fishing rod is embarrassing because I got so many 2 animal actions this game, I'm totally okay with that. I'm totally okay if that's the case. That 1 wood would be nice. Yes, you are absolutely right. That 1 wood would be extremely nice to have. Yeah. You're right. But that 1 wood could have been a reed, and then I could have bred my sheep, for example. Whoa, I just took pains 2 wood. What am I doing? I didn't even think about that. I'm used to being top left, I guess. That's my spot. My own. My precious. Touldin really wants to plow. If Touldin does not first action plow and takes the 6 wood instead, then I can block the plow, and that's blocking up. That's Touldin losing a bunch of points. So I think we let Touldin first move take the wood. I think we're fine with that. Coolala's at 3 categories now. Yeah, so I probably need to tie coolala. So I need to probably take vegetable. Was the thinking? I probably take vegetable, plow, sow for my last 3 moves. So this first move is actually pretty important. I could play Studmaster. Studmaster's not a bad move. But I don't need to take it with this move. I'll first move plow here. This is nasty, but I think it makes sense. 4 stone and reno well. I've kept thinking that Coolala was going to build the well. Honestly, that's been my expectation, but he's not gone for it, which is surprising. Oh, plus C on Minder. Yeah, and I get the food from Winter Pond as well. Yes, thank you, Lumen. Payne is playing Minor Winter Deadwood. So he can not tie me on Casino Manager. Well, he can tie me on Casino Manager if he gets both Family Growth actions, which he will, because nobody else can Family Growth. So Payne is going to build stables to tie me for Casino Manager, so I don't have to worry about Touldin beating me on Casino Manager anymore. Yeah, Payne will build stables, exactly. Yeah, so I don't have to worry about Touldin beating me to stables anymore. So that's good. Yeah. Yeah, very good. Touldin plays Occupation Bargaining Harvester. Okay. Harvest 2 goods, get a sheep. Sure. And I mean, it's a tutor and it's a barbershop. So if I think Touldin has Cloister Dweller, then playing Studmaster is a good move here. Playing Studmaster. Playing Studmaster means I'm doing that instead of taking 4 reed. Do I want to do that? And then my last 2 moves are going to be vegetable and then plow sow. That's for sure. So I could play Studmaster here, or I could take 4 reed, and then my other move is Reno. 4 stone is also still good, yeah. 4 stone is the well, you're right. Yeah, 4 stone. Yeah, you know what? I keep thinking Coolala's going to build the well, but he's not anywhere close to it, so looks good. 4 stone. And then I can do 4 reed, or I can Studmaster for a bunch of points. 4 reed is probably a point and 3 food, and Studmaster is a bunch of food. And probably they're both about 2 points. They're both probably 2-point moves. Payne builds the stables. Yep, so we tie on Casino Manager when he plays on Family Growth. So I need to make sure I hit the Lady of the Manor, which I just have to tie Coolala at 3 categories. Because, yeah, no one else is going to be close. I could have made... Honestly, I forgot about Studmaster. I could have maybe used Studmaster to hit a scoring category instead of taking 1 vegetable. Because I'm going to take a vegetable, then I can eat a vegetable for 2. And then I can eat a boar. And then I can eat a clay. Oh, I need to increase this clay. I've forgotten to, like, the whole game. Studmaster also gets me a clay. And that clay is a point. No, it's not a point. The clay is not a point from Studmaster. Has to be vegetable. Yep. Yep. And I cannot complain about building the well in round 14 after having 4 wood fall into my lap. I cannot complain about that at all. Looks good. Wait, how did someone unblockably plow sow? Oh, Stonehead. Oh, does that block my field warded? No, I don't think it does. I think I'm still good. Yay, gift well. Yeah, that's right. If Coolala takes wood again, they get Lady. I think there's no way for Coolala to get Lady the Manor and do 4 pastures, because Coolala has to feed 8 food for each 2 food for each pasture he builds. Pain ends at 37. Yeah, that's pretty rough. Yeah, exactly. Scorched earth. That's right. Yeah, so there's no way, because he's gonna have to eat food just to. He's gonna have to eat points out of his scoring categories just to hit other stuff. Oh, I guess he just did his 2 moves back to back is all. Okay, that's fine. So I veg. Whoops, wrong farm. Veg and then plow sow. So 2 food winter pond, plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clay from the minder. Eat a clay for 2 food. Eat a veg for 2 food. So 2 food, clay, veg, and then I need another 4 food. So yeah, it looks like I have to eat 2 boar probably. I can eat a grain. That doesn't cost me a point. So 2 food, clay, vegetable. That's 6. And then 2-0 G. So 2 food, clay. I already added the 2 food from the clay. And then eat a grain, eat a vegetable, eat 2 boar, and then breed a boar. There we go. That's my final. So I take the Lady of the Manor points. I take the Casino Manager points. I have a bonus point from boarding school. I have a point from Winter Pond. Are there any other global bonuses available? I don't believe so. I think this is my final score here. Yeah. So whatever I have plus 8. Whoa, this is a 52-point farm. Wow. That's more than I was expecting. Touldin never played Cloister Dweller. Yeah, he might not have had it. He might have just laid his farm out that way. Yeah, Coolala doesn't hit Lady of the Manor. I win Lady of the Manor with only 3 scoring categories, and I win it outright. That's a really unusual game. Really, really very unusual game. Yeah. I'm surprised it's a 52-point farm, to be honest. I guess Basket Maker's Workshop, well, pottery. Why did Kulala fence like that? Because you didn't want to pay an extra 2 food for a point. We got juked. Juked on Cloister Dweller. So Kulala 52, I have 60, Payne said 37, Touldin 41. So my closest opponent was Kulala. Which I guess a 4-point Scorched Earth plus an 8-point Wealthy Man. Touldin's score seems too low. For having like 10 bonus points? I owe 26? Yeah. I guess he doesn't have, like, still on a wood house, just doesn't have that many things. Still has a negative for cattle. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, pretty nice game. Well, I mean, the family growth queue went about as nicely as it could have. I didn't have to start player to get the first family growth in round 6. And then I got to boarding school double grow round 8, or round 9, round 10. And yeah. My fishing rod was a little embarrassing because of I didn't go on fishing once after that. But I mean, the reason it was embarrassing was because I was, like, the reason it was bad was because, I mean, it's better for me to take 2 sheep than to go on fishing. So, yeah, pretty good game. Pretty good game. Storehouse Minder, I love Storehouse Minder. I think this card is extremely undervalued. It's a card, okay, it's a card that doesn't help you come from behind and get ahead, because if you don't get Reedstone Food once in stage 1 or twice in stage 1, you're probably in a bad spot. But if you get Reedstone Food twice in stage 1, you're probably in a good place anyways, and then you're in a really good spot to play Storehouse Minder. I think the most important thing is, can you get the clay easily? And a card like Seal, that let me go on Reedstone Food and get the clay for Storehouse Minder. It was really nice. So, also, pretty unusual to see Casino Manager at 1 resource off. Like 1 fence or 1 stable off. Normally it's just absolutely maxed out because everybody goes all in on it. But, yeah. So another 60-point farm. Pretty good day of games for me. How slow was I in that one? I was faster than the last game, still a little slow. Yeah. Alright, that's going to be all for me for today, guys. I'm going to be streaming tomorrow with Damba. Playing with the Oslo people again. So look out for that. Otherwise, thanks very much for watching. Yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed this little video. Thanks very much for chatting and the stream and stuff. I appreciate that. Anything else? Yeah, I'll stream tomorrow. Sorry that I didn't stream the last 2 days. I know it's been kind of unusual. So if you want to know when I'm going to stream and when I'm, especially if I say I'm going to stream and then I don't, I've been talking about it in the Discord. So if you want to join the Discord, I'll throw a link in here. Throw a link in the description below. And you can also, does this work? Oh, I need to make a Discord chat command. I should absolutely have a Discord chat command. So I actually have a couple little changes with Nightbot I want to make, so I need to figure that out. All right. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good day.